Right, this is going to be part 3. I'm still waiting for the tyres, so I can't quite finish off part 2 yet. So, I can't finish off part 2, the parts list video. So I'm going to do part 3. This is the body shell. I thought I'd make this just in case anyone wants to buy this off L&L models, and they're curious what it will look like when it's done. So I thought, well, I'll show off the video what it looks like once it's painted and everything. So, got the paint. I'm in the shed at the moment. There's a bit, but the only real place that I could go in the garage, but it's a bit, yeah. So, yeah, that's the body shell all cut out. Seems to fit a treat. All the masking stickers are on. Not that I'm not going to be painting it black or anything, or backing it with anything, which I'm beginning to kick myself that I didn't get a backing colour. But like I said, I don't know. I'm a bit concerned with the spoiler, trying to get the paint inside these nooks in there, but we'll see. So let's get the first coat on, and yeah, I'll come back in a few seconds. Whew. Right, first coat on, which just needs to be a light dusting. I think just do a light dusting first, as it lets you see if there's anything sort of imperfect in the body or the paint before you start spraying on thick coats. So yeah, that should do. It's very annoyingly windy out, and it's still not that warm. I mean, the sun's out, it's the middle of April, and it's still quite chilly, which I like. I like the cold, but I like leaving the body shells in the shed because it gets quite warm in here, so they dry really nicely. But I don't know, it does seem a bit cold outside here, so I don't know whether or not to keep this in or take this in with me. So yeah, anyway, I'll come back again I suppose once all the coats are done. There's no point in showing you the second coats and third coats, so I'll just show you the body shell once all the coats are on. So yeah, I just hope I can get it inside the spoiler parts there, otherwise it might look a bit meh. I probably could have just left it transparent, to be honest. That might have looked okay. Anyway, yeah, I shall come back once that's all done. So see you in a few seconds. Alright, and these are the painted bodies. Or body, I should say. Looks okay. I still don't like the fact that I didn't back it with something, but I don't know. If it starts to chip, and the neighbour wants it replaced, I'll get another one. And I'll try and do it properly. However, if L&L models are still watching, although I don't actually need one, since I did ask her, maybe you can all hit me up at one point, but I'd already bought it. But if you want to hit me up with the second body shell, just in case that this one doesn't end up well, by all means, I will be more than happy. For some strange reason, although I've peeled it off, the window mask for the front window, it all suddenly started to go all creased and crinkled. I don't know if it's just because it got too wet from the paint, but I've never had that happen before on any L&L models bodies. It literally just crinkled up and shriveled like a piece of toilet paper that got wet. So really weird. Yeah, I don't know what Kyosho was thinking. This is the only piece that's holding it on. I just feel as though if this is being pulled too much, that could snap or crack there. I do have some Gorilla Tape. I might use some Gorilla Tape, just sort of put it on over that, just to sort of strengthen it. Although I do have... Oh, I did cut that out, which I might stick on the inside with some double-sided tape, just to sort of... like that. Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, I'm pretty sure Kyosho could have come up with something a bit better than that. But that's all you got, that's all it is. So, but yeah, that's it painted. Doesn't look too bad. My concerns were real or correct with the whole getting it up in there. But it does seem to fit fine. I think the mold for the hole to drill was a little bit off. I think I cut it right where it needed to be, or like right where the molding is, but it was too far down. It was too far this way, so I had to sand the top just to get it to fit. This one was easy enough. I just had to mark it, through the body shell, and I couldn't be bothered to cut it square because that was incredibly tricky to cut that out. So I just did a circle. It seems to work fine. Yeah, it's not really worth the whole satisfying peel video because it's a bit bland. It's just white. I'm beginning to think that maybe at some point I'll try out the pearlescent white and then the white kind of thing, just to give it that sort of pearlescent look. Or is it iridescent? I think it's pearlescent. And see what that looks like. But again, if I do end up getting a second body shell, I'll probably try that, or I might do it in a different color. I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, that's the body shell. I will come back with a second update with presumably some of the stickers on there. So thanks for watching, and the next chapter section of this video, which will come up in a few seconds. Right, and that's the body finished. All things considered, it's not too bad, to be honest. It went okay. I still feel a bit wrong for not painting the inside, but if the owner wants a better coloured body shell or something, I'll just tell him to tell me, and I'll get another shell and I'll do it properly. And there's the spoiler. The spoiler also did have a sticker, but kind of like this, but it didn't fit properly. I tried to fit it. The sticker was too wide, so I tried to trim it down. That didn't work. The holes, the punched out holes on the sticker for these were too far apart. So yeah, not that would have been much of a problem, but so I basically just stuck some random stickers out. Also, I wasn't really sure where that went, so because it looks like it would actually fit like there or something. Yeah, which it probably did. I don't know, but usually, then again, these point that way. I was gonna say usually things like this point in the direction of the car. Like the car goes that way, the points go that way because it looks like it's fast moving kind of thing. So I might have done that wrong. The body shell, the stickers on that were fine. Again, there's nothing to tell you really where to put them. So I don't know if I got these right. I don't know if really that was supposed to be all the way over there, and this was supposed to be all the way down here. And then obviously you had these in the gap. I don't know. Like I said, I'll let the neighbour know if he wants another body shell to let me know what colour, and I'll have another go. So if L&L Models is watching this, and you want to hit me up with another body shell, well, another body shell, because I bought this one. But if you want to hit me up with a body shell, I can do a different thing for him, and yeah. I also made a bit of a mistake with this one. For some strange reason, I thought this went here, so I put that on there. So I had to peel it up to put it on there. But other than that, yeah, everything really was just kind of placed at random. The only thing I had as a sort of guide was the picture to see where things went. So, and yeah, you can see just how much the paint didn't go in there. You can kind of see that it's so difficult to get paint in those little areas down there. But yeah, I mean, on the whole, it's not actually too bad. I had to trim this out a bit. Kind of need to sand that down a bit just there. But that eventually fit. Still don't know what Kyosho was thinking when this is the only thing that's kind of holding it on the back. That just looks like it could snap at any minute. I did put some tape on there, like Gorilla Tape, just to try and strengthen it, and some there. Kind of annoying, it just picked up some of the grease from my fingers, which is kind of annoying. And although you can't tell, there you go, I cut some vinyl, or carbon fiber effect vinyl, for the windows, which doesn't look too bad, especially from a distance. You can see. So yeah, it ain't too bad actually. I'll give it credit. Other than the sticker that was too big for this, I probably could have actually measured it a bit more properly. I did not do a very good job trying to put the sticker on here, like I did on here. But everything else, yeah, seems like it fits fine. Again, I don't know where these go technically. If I do get a second body shell, I'll basically put these down all the way to the bottom and then see what that does. But yeah, you can kind of see where they are there. So, not that you'd really be able to tell from that, but yeah. Yeah, there we go, that's the body shell, if you're interested in getting one. I think the white looks nice with blue. I'm not quite sure what other colour would go well with that. A different shade of blue, maybe? Yeah, I can't actually think of any other colour. Silver might look okay, actually. Yeah. So, I think I might, if I was to do this again, I might paint this on the outside, just so that you can actually get like a proper coverage. So I would actually like to do it again. It's just, yeah, I've already spent quite a bit of money on both of these Optimas, which are over there. They're coming along. I'll make an update video about the progress of them once this is uploaded. But yeah, I would like to have another stab at this, but yeah, like I said, I've already spent considerable amounts of money getting these two up and running before popping them back to the neighbour who owns them. So yeah, if you have a Kyosho Optima Mid, however you pronounce it, and you think about getting the body, it's a nice body. I would paint this on the outside if you can, so that you can actually get the paint actually in the corners there. Try and do a better job than I did at measuring the sticker to go on there. Maybe put these stickers all the way to the bottom. But the angle looks okay there, so I didn't do a very good job there. It's a little bit off. So yeah, I still don't actually know, because it looks like they would. It does look like they would. But then you think, you look there, and you look, well, there's obviously like an extra part to that, you know, but where? Like, there just isn't one. So yeah, kind of weird. Yeah. Well, anyway, well, there we go. That's this is the video part 3, which is the body. If you're thinking about getting one, it's good. It's good. I like it. Just paint that on the outside. So, yeah. Oh, tickly. Yep, I do recommend it. Actually, it is pretty good. This is a bit of a fidget trying to cut that out, but oh, and that bit there, trying to cut that out as a square. Well, it was a pain. That's why I cut that out as a circle. So, but yep, I'm gonna end the video there. Get this edited, upload part 3, the body shell. I do recommend to get one of these from L&L Models if you need one. Yeah, good job. It's not bad. Looks pretty good on the chassis. So, part 4, like I said, will be update with an update to the cars themselves. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the last few parts, presumably, before they go back to the owner. So, thank you for watching. See you in part 4. Bye.